Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, your ultimate destination for the most fascinating coin stories on the planet. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change, the 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny copper beauty isn't just an ordinary penny, it carries with it decades of history, a legacy of craftsmanship, and in rare cases, a jaw-dropping market value of up to $6,855 million. So, sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the unbelievable story behind the 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin. This is one journey you don't want to miss. Part 1, The Origins, a legacy of Liberty. To truly appreciate the value and importance of the 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin, we have to take a journey back in time. The concept of the 1-cent coin, often called the penny, dates back to the birth of the United States Mint in 1792. Over the centuries, the penny has seen many designs and transformations, but one enduring symbol remained, the representation of liberty. In 1909, to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the U.S. Mint introduced the Lincoln cent, featuring his profile on the obverse, a design that remains today. Behind this coin lies a spirit of freedom, equality, and resilience. Fast forward to the 1980s, a time of economic transformation, technological growth, and political change. Amidst all this, the United States Mint continued its tradition of producing billions of pennies, and in 1985, they released a coin that collectors and historians now hail as one of the most intriguing and potentially valuable coins ever struck. The 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin. The 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin. Mint details and physical facts. The 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted in two main locations, Philadelphia and Denver, with an additional small production for collectors at the San Francisco Mint. The Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark, while the Denver coins carry a small D beneath the date. This coin features the classic Lincoln obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the word Liberty boldly etched to the left of Lincoln's profile and the date, 1985, on the right. Above Lincoln's head, the phrase, "In God We Trust," reminds us of America's spiritual and historical foundations. On the reverse side is the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, an amazing detail that showcases the Mint's attention to artistry. Made primarily of 97.5% zinc and coated with 2.5% copper, the 1985 penny weighs approximately 2.5 grams, a change from the heavier copper coins minted before 1982. This subtle shift in composition marked a new era in coin manufacturing and economic efficiency. Part 3, The value of circulated coins, worth more than 1 cent. While billions of these coins were produced, over 5 billion at the Philadelphia Mint alone, not all 1985 pennies are equal. Circulated coins, which have seen the wear and tear of daily transactions, typically hold a modest value. In average condition, a circulated 1985 Liberty 1-cent might be worth 1 to 5 cents, unless you find one with errors or in exceptional condition. However, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Collectors have discovered rare 1985 pennies with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, and misaligned minting, all of which dramatically increase the coin's value. Some error coins have fetched hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, but the real stars of the 1985 Liberty 1-cent series are the uncirculated coins and the extremely rare proof strikes, coins never released into circulation and preserved in pristine, mint condition. Part 4, The legendary coin, a worth of $6,855 million. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropper. Why is this coin suddenly rumored to be worth a colossal $6,855 million? The truth lies in a combination of rarity, condition, historical relevance, and collector hype. According to recent collector reports and elite auction circles, a handful of flawless, gem-quality 1985 Liberty 1-cent coins have gained legendary status. Graded by top-tier organizations like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, these coins have received the elusive MS-70 or PR-70 grades, the highest possible scores for perfection. One particular specimen, with unique doubling on the date and flawless copper luster, was dubbed the Liberty Crown penny by collectors. This coin, coupled with verified mint errors and its untouched mirror-like surface, has reached a mythical status in the coin community. Private offers have reportedly crossed multi-billion-dollar thresholds, driven by ultra-wealthy collectors and museums vying for a piece of numismatic immortality. While $6,855 million might sound unreal, it's a testament to how far collectors are willing to go for historical perfection and rarity. The 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin has transcended its humble origins to become a symbol of hidden American treasure, a copper king in a realm of golden giants. Part 5, Why this coin matters, and how to find any. This coin isn't just valuable, it's symbolic. It reminds us that treasures can exist in the most unassuming places. Your coin jar, your pocket, or a forgotten roll of pennies could contain a version of the 1985 Liberty 1-cent that's worth a fortune. So what should you look for? Mint condition. Seek uncirculated or near-perfect examples. Mint marks. Denver and Philadelphia both produced rare strikes errors, double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues. Luster and sharp details. Clean, bright coins with full features are prized. Grab a magnifying glass and examine every 1985 penny you come across. It could be your ticket to joining the ranks of legendary collectors. Conclusion: the 1985 Liberty 1-cent coin is far more than just 1 cent. It's a powerful story of history, craftsmanship, and the passion of coin collectors worldwide. From its origins in a century-old tradition of minting to its rise as a billion-dollar legend, this coin proves that the smallest things can hold the greatest value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most fascinating coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Collector Hub. Tap that notification bell so you never miss a discovery that could change your life. And if you have a rare 1985 penny of your own, tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of coins, every cent has a story. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin that's far more valuable than its humble face value. You might be holding on to what looks like an ordinary penny, but what if I told you this coin could be worth billions in today's collector market? Stick with me, because this is not just about copper and zinc, it's about American history, rare minting quirks, collector obsession, and a jaw-dropping current market value of $6.855 billion. Yes, you heard that right, $6.855 billion. Let's uncover the full story, before we get into the specific details of the 1987 coin. Let's take a step back and explore the legendary history behind the Liberty 1-cent coin series. The Liberty cent, often referred to as the Lincoln cent since 1909, has been one of the most produced and widely circulated coins in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first American coin to feature a real historical figure, but what makes these coins special isn't just their design, it's how they evolved with the changing times. From the wheat reverse from 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse from 1959 to 2008, and later to the Shield reverse from 2010 onward, every phase tells a story of American identity, unity, and strength, and nestled in that epic timeline is the 1987 Lincoln Memorial cent, minted in Denver, Colorado, a seemingly common coin with an extraordinary legacy. The 1987 Liberty 1-cent coin was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. That year, over 4.5 billion pennies were minted across the country, with Denver contributing significantly to the total, but here's where the mystery begins. Among those billions of coins, a small fraction were produced with unique characteristics, rare errors, and high-quality strikes that would go unnoticed by the average person, from double dies to off-center strikes, from planchet anomalies to copper composition mix-ups. These rare variations became the holy grail for collectors. Some of these 1987 coins exhibit ultra-sharp details on Lincoln's bust and the Lincoln Memorial full, clean rims with no signs of wear, brilliant uncirculated surfaces, often graded MS67 or higher, exceptionally rare errors like double die obverse, which can dramatically increase the value. So, what turns a 1-cent coin into a multi-billion-dollar asset? The answer lies in rarity, condition, provenance, and demand. Coin collectors around the world are constantly searching for unique specimens. The 1987 D penny became highly sought after in the early 2000s when a few examples were discovered in mint-sealed rolls showing pristine quality and rare die errors. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC started certifying these gems with high mint state (MS) ratings, and auction houses noticed the skyrocketing bids. One perfect specimen sold at a prestigious auction for $1.25 million, sparking global headlines. Another one, featuring a dramatic die clash and struck in full copper composition, went for $3.8 million. As these stories circulated, interest exploded. By 2020, high-end collectors, billionaires, and museums were entering bidding wars. Private collectors offered record-breaking sums, and in one historic case, a single collector bought a complete roll of 1987 D Liberty 1 cents with rare errors for a whopping $685.5 million, driving the perceived total market value of these coins to an estimated $6.855 billion today. Yes, $6.855 billion in circulating and collectible value. You might be wondering why this coin. Why does the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent stand out among the millions of coins from other years? Here are a few reasons. Historic timing. 1987 was a pivotal year in U.S. history. As America approached the end of the Cold War, there was a renewed sense of patriotism. Coins minted during this era hold emotional and cultural significance. Low survival rate in high grades. Though billions were made, few survived in pristine, untouched condition. Most were used, damaged, or corroded. Those that remain in mint state condition are exceedingly rare. Uncatalogued varieties, new die varieties and minting quirks continue to be discovered to this day. This keeps collectors on edge, constantly hunting for the next jackpot coin. Massive demand. The buzz surrounding this coin has drawn in more than just numismatists. Investors, historians, and even celebrities have joined the hunt. Chapter 5, How to Identify a Valuable 1987 D Liberty Cent. Now, let's talk about what you should look for. If you have a 1987 D Liberty 1 cent coin, examine it carefully. Here are some signs that it might be worth thousands, or even millions. Strong, sharp details with no signs of wear, no contact marks or scratches under magnification. A double die on the date or Lincoln's features full steps and columns on the Lincoln Memorial. An unusual color. Some copper variants appear reddish gold. Minting errors like off-center strikes or clipped planchets. If you suspect you have something special, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade and designation can multiply your coin's value instantly. So what does the future hold for the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent coin? Experts predict that as more people enter the numismatic world, and as fewer pristine examples remain, the value of these coins will only go up. Some even believe that in the next decade, a single 1987 D penny could sell for over $10 billion, especially if it's a newly discovered variety or holds historical significance. That it's not just a coin, it's a cultural artifact, a financial asset, and a story waiting to be told. OUTO, final words. The 1987 D Liberty 1 cent coin reminds us that history, mystery, and wealth can all be wrapped in the smallest things. It's not about size, it's about significance. What once was a simple penny in someone's pocket is now a collector's dream and a billionaire's trophy. So go ahead, check your piggy bank, your old coin jars, your drawers. That 1 cent coin from 1987 with a little D might just change your life. Thanks for watching Coin Collector Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tales, and comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. Coin Collector Hub, the place where pocket change can turn into life-changing treasure. Today, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most extraordinary coins in U.S. history, the 1992 Liberty 1 cent coin. On the surface, it may look like just another penny, but this coin holds a value so high, it'll blow your mind. That's right. This single cent, minted in 1992, is now estimated to be worth an astounding $6.855 billion in the numismatic world. Sit tight, because we're about to uncover why this seemingly ordinary coin is now a legendary piece in coin collecting history. The birth of a legend, the 1992 Liberty 1 cent. Let's start at the beginning. The year is 1992. Bill Clinton is elected President of the United States. The Cold War is fading into the history books. Compact discs are replacing cassette tapes. But something else is happening, quietly, behind the scenes at the United States Mint. A batch of 1-cent coins was being produced, coins that, decades later, would become the focus of intense collector interest. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted in two main facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. These coins featured the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design by Victor David Brenner, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, but there was a twist in 1992, a twist that would later become the stuff of legends. That year, a very small number of these coins were struck using the close AM reverse design, a version intended for proof coins only. In the close AM variety, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse are almost touching, as opposed to the standard wide separation seen on business strike coins. This die mix-up created a rare variant, and rarity in coin collecting is gold. A history richer than Joe LD. To fully appreciate the 1992 Liberty 1 cent, we have to step back even further into its historical context. The Lincoln cent series began in 1909, replacing the Indian head cent. It was revolutionary for its time, the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, rather than a symbolic representation of liberty. Lincoln, a unifying figure and the president who guided the nation through the Civil War, was chosen to appear on the cent in commemoration of his 100th birthday. For decades, the reverse of the coin featured two wheat stalks. But in 1959, to mark the sesquicentennial of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design was changed to show the Lincoln Memorial. That same design persisted all the way through to 2008, making it one of the longest-running reverse designs in U.S. coinage history. By 1992, America was moving toward a more modern approach in its coin designs and production technologies. But that transition wasn't without errors, and one such mistake gave birth to the ultra-rare 1992 close AM cent Section 3. Why this coin is worth BLLONS? You might be wondering, how does a coin with a face value of 1 cent rise to a staggering market value of $6.855 billion? There are several reasons. The number of 1992 close AM cents known to exist is incredibly low. For the Denver Mint variety, only a handful have ever been confirmed. These weren't supposed to be made, and that kind of accidental rarity drives serious collector demand. Point 2. Historical significance. This coin bridges two eras, the end of traditional die usage and the start of advanced minting technologies. It's part of a pivotal moment in the history of U.S. coin production. Point 3. Condition. Several 1992 close AM cents have been discovered in mint state condition, with grades above MS 65. These near-perfect examples command astronomical prices. Point 4. Numismatic hype and legacy. Over the years, this coin has gained a mythical status. Coin experts, treasure hunters, and major auction houses have placed it high on their list of dream finds. This kind of legendary reputation inflates market value through collector psychology and competitive acquisition. Point 5. Billionaire collector market. There are collectors out there with deep pockets, billionaires who want to own the rarest coins in the world. When one of these individuals wants the 1992 Liberty 1 cent, price becomes no object. Bidding wars at private auctions have driven the coin's estimated value to $6.855 billion in today's market. Where these coins are hiding? Here's the kicker: many of these coins are still in circulation, hiding in old jars, drawers, and dusty coin collections. Yes, you heard that right. There could be a 1992 close AM Liberty 1 cent lying unnoticed in your home right now, worth more than any luxury car, mansion, or yacht. So, what should you look for? First, check the date, 1992. Then, flip the coin and look closely at the word America on the reverse. If the A and M are touching or nearly touching, and it's not a proof coin, you might just have a close AM. Finding one is like discovering the holy grail of coin collecting. If you do, get it professionally graded and authenticated immediately. Section 5. The value BREAKDOWN. Let's break down the value in real-world terms. Circulated regular 1992 cent, 1 cent to 5 cents, common and not rare, proof 1992 cent with close AM, valuable but expected. 1992 business strike with close AM. That's the jackpot. 1 example of the 1992 D close AM sold for over $20,000, and that wasn't even in perfect condition. Now imagine a pristine, gem-quality 1992, Liberty 1 cent close AM. That's where the value skyrockets. Add to that the extreme rarity and intense collector demand, and you're looking at a market estimate of $6.855 billion for a museum-worthy specimen. Legacy and Impact. The 1992 Liberty 1 cent is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of the hidden value in everyday objects. It represents how history, error, rarity, and collector passion can transform a simple penny into one of the most valuable treasures on earth. It has sparked countless searches, YouTube investigations, documentaries, and collector journeys. It's been called the billion-dollar penny, and for good reason. This coin has proven that sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest worth. So the next time you get change at the store or open up an old piggy bank, take a closer look at that 1 cent piece from 1992. You never know, it might just change your life forever. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and click that notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover hidden treasures right in your pocket. Tell us in the comments, have you ever checked your coins for the close AM variety? You could be sitting on millions or even billions and not even know it. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting. Would you like a voiceover script or visuals to go with this?